Well, good evening, everyone. Um, some of you may have seen my message before. Um, this will be my last show for the summer. I decided that last week we'd been doing it for a year, so I thought, although I've enjoyed it, with the lockdown easing up and the summer coming, I thought, well, I need to get out and travel again and join the reunions and just visit friends and family all over the country and do what I used to do. So I decided to take a break from tonight until maybe October when the clocks go back and the winter sets in and then we're stuck inside again. But anyway, for tonight's show, I've got 4 videos lined up, and also I noticed earlier on this evening that Lynn Coppin had put a message on ex Far East Britbrats about the mailing list and the reunions and that. So I thought I'd just go over the mailing list again with you, just to make sure our new members, new viewers, should I say, are up to date on it. Hi Sylvia, hi Winnie. Um, we're getting the viewers now. All right. um, so what I'll do is I'll just run over the links to the website and how newcomers can register. It's very useful if you do register because you'll be well. Just last week, I think it was, she sent out a mailing list. It's always interesting to see any names that you might know, and also you'll get information on reunions, etc. So that's good. So I'll just talk about the mailing list. So first up should be the Facebook page we're on now. Easiest way to get to the website from here is these links here. There's one in the about paragraph, and just underneath there's one with the email address on it. So that's useful to click on either one and go to the website. Looking at the figures, also 2,500 people now follow this page, which is good. 2,300 actually like it. So that's very good figures. They don't all watch the program, but I must admit, by the end of the week, we'll probably have about 1,500 people view the program, but not all of them actually watch it. They probably just look in for a few seconds and disappear, just curiosity. But anyway, after you get to the website, you can see straight ahead is Singapore Schools Reunion mailing list. That's to click on and a form will appear. I'll bring the form up. Straightforward form to fill in. Nothing unusual there. This information is held by Lynn Coppin. It's not held on the website, so it's quite safe and secure. And Lynn doesn't give out when she sends her mailing out. She doesn't give out email addresses or anything like that. So that's fine. While I'm on here, actually, let's see. Go back here. The photo gallery. There's a couple of new photos in from Kim McMahon, Pasapanjang Junior School, and a few other things there that might be of interest to people. Again, you can click any of these things to access the photo gallery, and of course, if you register with the photo gallery, you can see the photographs at full size, well, the size that were intended. So let's go back. So we've covered that now. So hi Marion. Anybody else in there? Oh, quite a few people. Joanne? Oh, Joan. Sorry, it's not Joan, is it? It's George, isn't it? George Ironside. He'll probably correct me if I've got it wrong. Uh, oh, it's Graham. I didn't look down at the next message. Sorry, Graham. Uh, yeah, it's good to know that you're still looking in and regularly. You don't take offence at me calling you Jaron. Anyway, first up is Dave Papworth's photographs. Now, we've already done one slideshow with him on the Scouts and Guides. That was earlier on in the year. This is some more of his mother's photographs. Dave was the first time out. He attended Tanger 67, 68, and then Bourne School, and also he went back to Singapore on a revisit in 2006, and you can see them photographs in the Singapore Revisited section or pages. Okay, so I'll get straight on with Dave Papworth. All right, there's Dave Papworth's photographs. As I say, he's got some from 2006 at the on the revisited pages on the website. Next up is a collection of infant and junior school photographs. This includes the West Coast, RAF Tanger, Changi, and Salita. So lots of little ones there who are probably canny age now. Canny age, that's Geordie for you. I have picked it up even though I've been here a long time. Okay, we'll move straight on to that. I just caught a glimpse of me next item there. The Royal Naval School badges. I've still got a few left. 6 to be precise. So again, it's first come, first served. These are the last 6. So send me an email confirming that you were there and with your postal address, and we'll get them off to you. The email address is admin@singers.co.uk. And once again, thanks to Derek Tate, who donated a bag full of these badges to give out. So thanks, Derek. Now, the next item is the Duke of Edinburgh visit to Singapore, to St. John's actually as well. I did post this on St. John's Facebook page, but I thought I'd replay it tonight because obviously the events of the past few weeks. Now, this was in 1965 and he was on his way to Borneo, but he stopped off at Singapore to visit Sandy Soldiers Home, which is on the Wessex Estate, St. John's School, and RAF Changi, from which he then flew on to Borneo. It was a flying visit to St. John's, quick walk round the place and off on his helicopter. But yeah, so there'll be for some familiar faces, I'm sure, and some of you would have seen this on now I'm not sure where I got this from, but I do know it's a Pathé News item. The narration's not on it, but if you can imagine what the Pathé News narrators were like, it would have been very upbeat dialogue. So yeah, so I added music instead just to kill the silence. Here we go. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, 1965. Oh, dear. Amazing how time flies, isn't it? But it must have been nice for him to stretch his legs in Singapore after such a long flight. I'm not sure where he flew from, whether he flew from London or not. But yeah, interesting. So the next video up is one that I showed at the very beginning of when I was doing these broadcasts, from Andy MacDonald, and this is mainly based around Changi. But he says we were there from 67 to 70. He was only 4 years old when he arrived, and he lived in Wittering Road, Changi. His dad worked with Hercs on 48th Squadron. He started school at Changi Juniors, which can't be right if he was 4 years old. Oh yeah, 5 years. Anyway, his sister, who was 8 years older, went to Changi Grammar. And sad bit, unfortunately, my brother became very ill while we were there and didn't survive. So that's a bit sad. And then it says, although young, I've got many memories from that period. The Armours Market in Changi Village, the night George Photo burned down, and learning to swim with tied and inflated pyjama bottoms, among others. So that must have been part of the Duke of Edinburgh, I suppose. Oh no, the swimming awards. That's it, yeah. Okay, so we'll play that one, and then this is the last one. So I'll not see you again until October. I'm going to go mad and escape from this house. Well, it's a bit difficult these days because I've got me friend here, Jack, who doesn't like being left on his own. So there's lots of arrangements to be made whenever I go. So anyway, yeah, I might turn up at some reunions, and although I'm not going to start again until October, if there is any reunions or any information that I think should be put out there, I'll pop up every now and then with an update. So I'll leave you with Andy's collection of photographs, and I'll see you in a few months.